Hey there, welcome back to 7 Minute Books. I'm Sam, and today we're getting into How Emotions Are Made by Lisa Feldman Barrett. Sophie, this book honestly made me question every feeling I've ever had. What did you think?
Hey there, Sam. It did the same for me. Barrett is a neuroscientist, and she says the old idea that emotions are hardwired reflexes is just wrong. Instead, she says our brains construct emotions in the moment, and that changes everything.
Wow, that's a big claim. So basically, we're not just reacting to the world. We're actually inventing our feelings as we go.
Exactly. The brain is a prediction machine. It's always looking ahead and guessing what's coming next. That's called allostasis, and it's how the brain manages your body's energy needs. It doesn't wait for a threat, it predicts one.
Right. So my brain is like a fortune teller, always running simulations about what might happen.
Right. And those simulations are based on your past experiences. Your brain groups all those experiences into concepts. You have a concept for a chair, and you also have concepts for anger, fear, and joy.
Yeah. And those concepts aren't built into us from birth, right? They're learned from our culture and our personal history.
Yes. And that's why emotions aren't universal. If a culture doesn't have a word for something like sadness, people there might experience it very differently. There's a classic example of Tahitian people not having our concept of sadness.
So the language we speak literally shapes what we feel. That's intense.
It is. And Barrett gives this great example. You're walking down a dark street and you hear a loud bang. Your brain gets all this raw sensory data. There's a sound, then a shadow moves, and your heart starts racing. It instantly tries to explain that data using your concepts.
That's a lot. And if you have a strong concept of fear, it labels that racing heart as fear. But if you're on a roller coaster, the same pounding heart could be excitement.
Exactly. The physical sensation is the same, but the emotion is the meaning your brain assigns to it. The feeling isn't the emotion. It's just raw material.
Okay, so that explains why two people can have the same experience and feel totally different emotions. Because their brains are using different concepts to make sense of it.
Yes. And that brings up the idea of emotional granularity. Some people just feel good or bad. But people with high emotional granularity can feel frustrated versus humiliated versus disappointed.
And having those specific labels helps you deal with things better, right? Because you know exactly what you're up against.
Exactly. If you just feel bad, you have no idea what to do. But if you feel humiliated, you know you need to address the social situation. You can apologize or stand up for yourself.
So it's a skill you can learn. I've been trying to name my emotions more precisely lately, and it actually makes a difference.
It really does. Barrett also talks about the body budget. It's like a financial budget for your energy. Sleep affects it, and so do food, exercise, and stress. When your budget is low, it's so much easier to construct negative emotions.
So getting enough sleep isn't just about being healthy. It's literally giving your brain the resources to make better emotions.
Exactly. And that's why we shouldn't ignore basic self-care. It's a direct intervention into your emotional life.
Another thing that blew my mind was when she said there is no limbic system. I always thought we had a fear center in the brain or something.
Right. Brain imaging shows that emotions emerge from whole brain networks working together. There's an interoceptive network that senses your body and a control network that helps you plan and make sense of things. They're not dedicated to emotion.
No kidding. So we're not slaves to some primitive part of our brain. We're actually building our emotions from all over.
Exactly. And that goes for facial expressions too. She says a smile isn't a universal sign of happiness. It's a social signal that can mean different things in different contexts.
Like trying to be polite or hiding sadness. And that's why we're so bad at reading emotions from photos of faces.
Right. In real life, we use context and body language, not just a face. And that applies to empathy too. We can't actually feel what someone else feels. We just make an educated guess based on our own experiences.
So empathy is more about understanding than mirroring. That takes some pressure off.
Yeah, it's about building good guesses. You learn about other people's lives and perspectives to get better at guessing how they might feel.
And then she ends with this big idea that emotions are social realities. Like money or marriage, they exist because we all agree they exist.
Exactly.
That means our emotional lives are deeply shaped by our culture. And because we're not born with a fixed set of emotions, we have the power to change our emotional landscape.
I feel like this book gives us so much control. It's not about suppressing emotions. It's about understanding how they're made.
That's the key takeaway. You're the architect of your emotional life, not a passenger.
For me, the one thing I'm taking away is that emotions aren't things that happen to me. They're things I can learn to understand and even shape. That changes how I handle everything from work stress to arguments.
And hey, if you want to dive deeper into ideas like this, the whole library is over on 7minutebooks.com/app. They've got over 6,000 fiction and nonfiction titles you can read or listen to in any language. It's $2.99 a month, $9.99 a year, or $19.99 for lifetime access. So, yeah, the biggest lesson is that you are the architect of your own emotional life. The power to change comes from understanding how emotions are made. We'll see you in the next one.